just with the whole scenario, I just feel like men, I don't know.
Well, you have to
they make you lose yourself. I feel at this point, maybe the ones I'm messing with, I'm not messing with anyone, but let's just say the guys that
done.
I have entertained,
Yeah.
they just draw the life out of you, and it's just really toxic and jarring.
Does it make you nervous?
So nervous.
Like, are you like, is this a bad outfit?
Oh, and then he called me afterwards. He told me my career's over, and then
Yeah.
he showed me a picture of Marge Simpson wearing something similar.
And anyway, relating back to that situation, they make you lose yourself. And like how you're saying about music and the music industry, you don't feel like you can say what you want to say. Just express yourself or express your love for music, because it's like it's really hard at the moment. You have people and men that break you down. You don't enjoy yourself or be who you were.
For me, it's like, you know, in all honesty, I've never really been into the whole singing about sex, man.
It's boring.
Because there's just more enlightening things to speak about. Obviously, with my track right now, it's called "I Pray," and it, you know, it's blazing out, man.
Yeah,
but it's not.
You do
it's
it
more
it's not direct.
Yeah, it's more in the sense of elevating your own self and realizing, and for the man to take responsibility of his team.
Yeah.
Whereas most people approach everything nowadays from the sex tip and from the toxicity tip, and like I said with London on the Track, it's kind of, to me, listening to what's her name's album,
Summer.
Yeah, and saying that he produced it. Like,
the
it's
first
got to
album.
be toxic to hear every track is about you
You're
and her
getting
blazing you,
You're
and
getting blazed.
you're cool with it.
That's why, like, when she did the "He Gonna Stress You Out," I said, and you've got him in the music video and you're dancing on him and everything. It's really toxic. Like, why are you staying within that relationship and then you go and have a baby with him? Why are you surprised? You're the fourth baby mom. You knew you would be the fourth baby mom. Like, I wouldn't even put myself there.
But you know what? It's easy. It's easy said than done. But then also you gotta remember, like, as we keep saying, and it is a national, international problem. I've always said to you, this is a narcissistic planet. From I've realised what's going on, how can it not be?
Yeah.
How can it not be? If they're saying, you know what gets me, like, okay, a lot of our upbringing is in Christianity. The world is being dominated by Christianity and the Muslim faith.
Yeah.
But religion in general is the foundation of you know, playing the public. And you know, they like to say, quote scripture and talk about, you know, this is the devil's playground. It's not in those words, but in plain terms, it's his world. And then at the same time, still be surprised at all of the angst and the toxicity that goes on here. It's his plane, it's his world. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So at the end of the day, you know, you have to find people that are not taken by all of these trappings.
Yeah.
And I don't feel that people always realise that they are spoon-fed on toxicity. They're spoon-fed on it. Like, from morning till night, adverts, television, music.
It's brainwashing.
Positioning in school, work, church. There's so much toxicity. And it's just, that for me, this planet is draining to me. It's draining because everyone doesn't realise they're feeding the beast.
And you know what he said as well in regards to a second album? Because I don't think he produced that one. But he's saying, he was like, oh, I'm glad to hear that I inspired another album.
That's what I said to you. You have to be toxic to sit there and know these tracks are all about you. And you remember, you've seen me sit down and mix tracks, right? And you've got to go over a certain piece all the time.
Again and again and again.
You are toxic to know that all that toxicity, all that angst and all that pain is about you when you love it.
And it's not even like you're apologising or saying, oh yeah, I am sorry for leaving you for your whole pregnancy. And he said he was making all the songs. He was making beats for her album or something.
Do you know what?
The actual producers were saying he didn't make one beat.
it's seen as, you see, this toxicity is seen as normal. It's almost entertaining. And if you think about it, what we were watching, you showed me earlier with, what's her name? With the two sons.
Oh, Sky on Black Ink Crew.
Replied, be a mom. You don't even call, no nothing, but you want to talk about go to school over Insta on my page. And it's nice you decided to unblock me just to say that.
Everything's about toxicity is entertaining, you know.
Welcome back.
How is everyone? We've been away for a bit and then we didn't finish off on what we said, but we will address that. Shall I address it now? Today we're going to talk about everything, aren't we?
Yes. Everything cool.
Everything. I don't know what's going on, but there is a theme going on this week, which I'm noticing.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Shouts out to Castillo. I hope everything's ironing itself out for you, breath. But
oh my God.
They're saying that like the world's going crazy, which
it's just going more weird. I feel like every year it just gets weirder and weirder. Since like I think 2015.
Why that year?
Well, 2015 was good for music. 2016, you just, I don't know. It was like the last summer of good music. Not saying that there hasn't been good albums, there hasn't been good projects, but in general, I just feel like everything's just gone left and down south. And like everyone is pushing the boundaries just far and far and further. And it's not making sense now.
You know what? Here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. That this planet that we live on is, first of all, it's a feminine energy. Whether you like that or not, you think, oh, that's spiritual. Okay, let me put it in a plainer term. Whatever you put into this planet is amplified. It grows. If you give a woman a seed, yeah, it's going to grow into something. And so the powers that be, these people that understand these things know that. And so they feed you fear. They feed you toxicity. They feed you drama. They feed you war, problems, gloom, ill health, you know. And then they drop just a little bit of niceness at the end. And then they say, good night. You know. So it's almost like, you know, you scare a child and put them to bed.
The fact that the whole world can be put on lockdown, that says it all.
You know, at the end of the day, most people are looking at celebrities.
Yeah.
And
for guidance.
And if that's the case, why is it that people cannot see what's going on? I'm hearing Tandy Newton.
Yeah, she's getting divorced.
That happens though.
She's getting divorced, but apparently it's not looking good, bruv. Like she's lost her head apparently, and now she's got a new boyfriend, and he's like half her age or something. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like it's so soon, and it might just be like a rebound thing so that she doesn't.
But you see, what's hard about all of that is it's hard enough going through breakups, but when the whole public's in your business, I didn't actually mean it like that. I just mean that a lot of celebrities are, the mask is falling.
Yeah, of course.
You know, this shiny, perfect, oh, I wish I had their life. If that's, I've never worshipped them. I've told you that in previous videos. When I worship none of them, because I was raised not to worship people like that or have idols, you know. And
but you know what, it might be bad for them, because I was saying this during lockdown, like all the artists are having to compete with normal people that are coming through now. Like everyone can make their own platform, they can make their own business, they can have their own record label, and they're not needing the labels, the, you know, collabs and all of that. They're just making themselves celebrities. So when the celebrities are like, but I'm famous and I was doing this before you and you're making more money than me and I've been in the game for time, like what's going on? So everyone's being humbled.
But I was going to say that, and to be honest, right, as far as I'm concerned, and I've said that in a previous video, there is enough in this planet for all of us. And to be honest, a lot of the things that we say, like, oh, we're running out of space and there's too many people, is a lie. There's so much land that we're unaware of. you know. And I said to you, I was looking up the Seminole Black Indian War, which are the Americans, and when I got to a part, it said that in these swamps where they were fighting, there's a piece of land that connected Africa, America, and China together. No, a piece of land. Piece of land, which is apparently all washed away, which would Atlantis. Oh, that's another thing. So there's so much going on. They found the yellow brick road. It was Marley that showed it to me, actually. She said, Mum, have you seen this?
I feel like I'm looking at like
the road to Atlantis.
The yellow brick road?
This is the yellow brick road.
Wow.
Like, can we get some still cam shots of this, please?
Yeah,
What?
get lots of them.
I feel like we're like out Mount Vesuvius, like excavating.
Right.
Yeah.
This is bizarre. Yeah.
So cool.